Wes. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe conversations. And if you didn't know, now you know. Hit that like button. Hey, yo, shout out to all my people that's on the gram right now. You could go, if you on the gram, you could go to YouTube or Twitch at Active Chucks, That's with 2 S's. I'm going to pin that there for y'all to make it real easy for those that have learning disabilities, you know what I'm saying, or technologically illiterate, kind of like me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really that slick with it, right? But in any event, hit that like button on the way in. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversations. Now, Kid the Barber, salute. Damu Kiwe Conversation. Duse, salute, man. Big Messy Marv, what bracket? 2 P's, 1 B. If you still up, I'm going to hit you as soon as it's over. I'm going to keep it short because it's a late start, but we definitely got to holler at Lou from the Lou. Damu Kiwe, salute. Kick it, Cack, being Boo, Messy Marv, 2-1. Kid, what up, Panda Man? Salute to Duse and the team. Seattle, Washington to Natchez, Mississippi. Salute to Panda Man. What's up with you, bro? Salute. Oh, I got to put you in that YouTube group, too. Renegade Duchess, what it do? Nina 13, salute. Free Big U until it's backward. Man, free Big U until it's backward. Kid the Barber, what up? West. Damu and Kiwe Conversations is back at it with the dopest content for show. Active Chucks, that's a fact. Hood Tycoon, salute. Deuce M's in the chat. Tartan Mystic across the pond. Hey, Tartan Mystic, Deuce, Kid, Lou, Panda Man, Messy Moore, Renegade Duchess, Larry, and Nina 13, salute. Papa Dirt, what's up with it? Southern Force, I see you up in here. G Mac, Nina, what up? So look, we gonna get free Big U in the chat, man. We definitely need to speak that into existence, man. The power of the tongue. If we was ever to be able to use it, it'd be to get that brother out. You know what I'm saying? Them kids need him out there. We don't need Big U. We know what we got to do. JG, what up, bro? I didn't know that was your thing. I seen that before. You know what I'm saying? KD, free Big U, man. Salute, man. I really appreciate that. I'm locked in with you, Deuce. Whatever you need, just let me know on me. Hey, man, appreciate that, King. Grady Logistic, Wes, Woo, 662, free Big U. So we going to get into the content. When they come in. They should have been here early. Should have had their notifications on. C-No, what up? You know what I'm saying? Let's get right into it, man, because it's already late. And I don't even really want to waste no more time. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the timeline of WACK100, lying to y'all about why he beefing with Big U. And we been told y'all niggas why he was beefing with Big U. When we interviewed Big U, he told y'all what it was. WACK100 found out that Big U discovered he was a rat. He knew the gig was up, nigga. So he went through a lot. JD, what up, bro? Paul Ramirez, salute. Hit that like button on your way in. It's like take your chucks off at the front door, man. Show a little bit of respect. Y'all in here with some real ones, though. Real joints, nigga. Raptables. Good minister. Somebody must be putting the pressure on you because now it's free Big U, huh? Putting the pressure on me? Yeah, they putting the pressure on me. The feds, nigga. They putting the pressure on me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to support the brother. You know what I'm saying? They don't want people supporting the brother, helping the brother, making sure the brother stays focused on what he needs to focus on, and that's getting back out there to them kids in the Crenshaw district in Los Angeles. You niggas ain't doing nothing. So yeah, that's the pressure that I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Getting somebody out here who's gonna teach those little boys how to set up the sprinkler system and water the lawn. See, when the wiretaps come out, y'all gonna be able to hear that. I was on the phone when he was teaching these kids who don't got fathers. What your bitch ass doing? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't doing nothing for them kids. All you niggas talk about how bad he is. What you doing, nigga? You want to free Big U because he putting pressure on you. Yeah, you're right, Big U putting pressure on you. You been on your same script. You haven't changed up. Hey, man, ain't going to change up. Probably 100 miles and running. Probably the first one done it. Keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Duse, all Big U kids he coach need to go to one of his court dates for support. That'll make them happy. Plus, show the system they have support from the community. I think that's a great idea, but I think it's an even greater idea for me to start filming those kids. A couple of the coaches hit me up and they like, Dukes, man, we need to let the world know. The kids be crying about Coach Eugene. They crying. You know what I'm saying? They don't got kids that live in the Inland Empire. That's an hour if you lucky. You get caught in traffic, it could be up to 2 hours. He's making sure these kids get from practice, from school, back to home. If he got to take them himself, what you doing, niggas, besides getting pressure put on you, what you doing, brother? So first I'm a nigga, and then I'm the brother. Make up your mind. But we can get into that later. But in the meantime, free Big U, no doubt. In the meantime and in between time, we going to get into the content. Trying to distract us, talking about Big U pressuring. Why would Big U pressure me? Nigga, don't you know Big U know and trust me with his motherfucking life, nigga? Why would he pressure me? If anything, nigga, he knows to the end of the motherfucking road, nigga, Duke Sims gonna ride with him. Right or wrong, tell him when he was wrong, and stand with him when he right. Let's go, man.
Famous, here to go!
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. As the news of Big U's arrest under Operation Drawdown spreads, it's important to reflect on the trail of events that led us here. Over the last 3 years, CS2 WACK has been at the center of a campaign to bring down one of Los Angeles' most influential figures. From orchestrating online attacks to using personal relationships as tools for betrayal, Porky's actions have played a significant role in the federal charges now facing Big U. 3 years ago, CS2 WACK began publicly attacking Big U, aligning himself with people from U's past, like Loose Cannon and the Crip Cop Care Bear 600, bringing them into the public eye on platforms like Clubhouse and No Jumper. In the process, Porky helped construct a narrative, one that was filled with allegations of robberies and even the murder of Nipsey Hussle, trying to drag Big U into the middle of it all. Now, with these federal charges on the table, it's impossible not to notice how Porky's strategic actions may have played a crucial role in helping the authorities build a case. When you look at the details of the indictment and remember everything Porky has said and done over the years, it becomes clear that his influence may have been a key factor in sealing a conviction. One thing we know for sure is that CS2 WACK's name is all in this indictment, just like it was in Stutterbox's case with the Main Streets. And they've got him and Lucy's statements on No Jumper all in the paperwork.
It's like, cause he'll be like, he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to.
Now, let me pause and say this. Even though, I don't want you to think I'm beef with WACK. By the way, I think anybody beef with WACK is a bad idea. WACK is one of the most shrewd operators this game has ever seen. Don't fuck with WACK, I promise you. Because not only do I think he's good on the street level, WACK will run a narrative on your ass. Can't defeat WACK now. WACK is something else. Trust me. This young man right here, I'm watching it. WACK just got the fucking little puppet, little strings, like dance, nigga, dance. Remember, this guy 2 years ago.
So nigga, all that bullshit that you doing, bro, we gonna have to cut that out. You could call Cuz and tell him, since you got the key to his front door, and you.
So he was defending Big U 2 years ago. Today he's sitting next to Wack, and Wack issues really with Big U, but Wack needed this guy. He needed the pawn. This is the pawn to work it out. Wack is good, by the way. By the way, Wack, you know I give you this credit too.
Show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck
Get
they
the mics up.
Oh, well, we're gonna just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But
I
Cuz is
know
actually
what you
putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like I'm waking up.
Hey, let me tell you this. Again, I don't know LA politics like that, but this interview alone told me, nigga, unless Big U about to try to do something violent to Wack, which I hope, by the way, doesn't happen, you know what I mean? Wack will dog walk a nigga into a jail cell, nigga. Wack will dog walk a nigga into a jail cell, nigga. Wack will dog walk a nigga into a jail cell, nigga. This nigga don't even know he telling on Big U, the same nigga he was just defending 2 years ago.
And now that we know the feds have been watching Big U closely since 2021, the dots start to connect even clearer. It makes perfect sense why figures like CS2 Back and Christopher Loves Boys have been on the assault against Big U these past few years. Their relentless push to discredit and attack U doesn't just feel personal. It feels strategic, as if they've been playing their part in a much bigger operation. They were clearly aware of the ongoing investigation, and their actions were aimed at making Big U's life harder, all while feeding into the narrative that the feds were already building. It's crucial to understand that CS2 Back was working for the feds long before his fallout with Big U. The feds had strategically placed Porky around key figures they were planning to investigate, or had already been investigating, such as Stutterbox, Del Dog, Marion Knight, and of course Big U. This wasn't just a coincidence or a matter of proximity. Porky's role was part of a larger federal strategy. The moment Mark Stevens showed Big U the CS2 Back paperwork, which exposed his ties to the feds, Big U immediately cut off all communication with Porky, realizing he had been surrounded by someone working against him all along.
I heard what he was saying about the big homie Shaq, and then I heard what he said about Big U, and that's when I picked up the phone. I said, hey, you, man, I want you to read something, man. And then once you read it, once you know, you know. That's Quran. That's the Holy Quran. Once you know, you're accountable for what you know. And when he read it, he said, okay, I see why you don't fuck with dude. I can't fuck with dude. From the time I gave him that paperwork, I watched him take assault after assault because he just did the right thing. He just said, I can't fuck with you.
Because of this, Porky decided he would try to get out in front of it by running a play with Hassan Campbell, making it appear as if his phone call was recorded without his knowledge or consent.
Bro, that nigga ain't gonna do nothing, especially with me. But don't worry, but he ain't about to. He running around with sweats on all day, bro.
Now, mind you, Wack knows that Hassan Campbell is a YouTuber. He knows that the niggas recording him don't really like him. Wack is being calculated, saying these things because he wants it to get out to initiate a cyber war against Big U. Me and Scandalous Los Angeles and Yael told y'all back then. I think, let me see what was the date when Scandalous put this video out. This was 4 months ago. Right after Big U did, we was telling y'all then what this nigga was on, bro. He needed a way to start the thing. Matter of fact, he ended up saying, nigga, I needed a way to, but we'll get to it.
And they don't even keep hammer. I know the nigga, bro. I know he know it. know him, his family. I know him, bro.
Hit that like button if y'all just
He
come
ain't run
in,
that
man.
nigga. Them niggas don't run nothing like that out here, bro. Don't believe the hype.
They Boogie 510. Shout out to the Bay.
Do not believe the hype.
Mistress
6ix9ine,
Adina,
one
what
of them niggas blocked the heart of their neighborhood and violated them niggas, bro. What that tell you?
Nobody
2
was
o'clock
there.
in the afternoon, bro. It's real shit. It ain't what it used to be, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't none of this shit what it used to be, bro. And that nigga 55 years old, bro. He's scared to go back to jail.
I mean, you know what? My whole thing is, as long as I got a fair fight, niggas come at me and I got heat to hold myself down, I don't give a fuck. I just don't want to be in a position where niggas got heat to me and I gotta be humble.
Whenever you land out here, bro, that ain't the problem.
Right.
This all I want you to think about. They talk a lot of shit about Wack. We in LA. You see them niggas coming playing with me?
Nope.
I'm out here moving. All my cars is bright. Everything I drive is noticeable. Nigga, they see me, nigga. I'm posting flyers where we gonna be at clubs, all that, concerts, all that studio. Like, bro, like, these niggas be talking.
Cat.
You know what I'm saying? They be talking, bro. They be talking, bro. Them same niggas you talking about when they went to war, guess who they had to come see to get their tools, bro? Big U all up. Wack. Crip nigga gotta come see me. Them same niggas you talking about when they went to war, guess who they had to come see to get their tools, bro? Big U all up. Wack. Crip nigga gotta come see me. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they go to war with each other, so I don't fuck. Them niggas kill each other all day long. You know what I'm saying? I be Crip on Crip shit. Be Crip on Crip shit. Be Crip on Crip shit.
You giving guns to niggas, right? What's up with the Crip? Let Crip kill.
What generation? What generation?
They know who they is.
So you giving Kiwe his Kiwe his gun?
Always, yeah, nigga. What his whole neighborhoods I didn't get that with. What his whole neighborhoods I didn't get that with. What his whole neighborhoods I didn't get that with.
To knock down your own con? I'm saying that's weird.
What happened? What happened?
My own kind.
Yeah, what happened at the House of Blues?
They was going at their own, my nigga. They was going at their own, my nigga.
I'm 6-0, nigga. At what point did you give the 60 gun WACK100? Tired of all this. Back by I said I wasn't gonna say nothing. At what point did you get the 60 guns? Because we didn't have events. No disrespect to the 2Ps. What happened when your army at Barcelona? Did you get the guns to do the shit then? Did you give a nigga guns to go blaze the Lancaster part? Like, what's up? You playing both sides of the fence, or are you playing the Kiwe side of the fence? Which one you work? I need to check that. Giving Kiwe guns on 6-0 on hood, you get jail for that.
But cuz it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying?
It's important that you guys know that this entire recorded conversation between CS2 Back and Hassan Bambaataa was a play created by Porky. This was the beginning of his smut campaign against Big U, and yes, Hassan Campbell helped him with the entire thing. CS2 Back, in true COINTELPRO fashion, starts off by saying Big U wears sweats all day and doesn't carry a weapon. Then, in the same breath, he says Big U comes to him to get his guns. But I thought he just said that Big U can't carry guns because he wears sweats all day. This is the beginning of his campaign of misinformation against Big U.
There's a lot of COINTELPRO shit going on.
Should I play the audio of you actually sitting up there telling me that you wanted to stage your beef with me? To stage your beef with me? To stage your beef with me? So I let you get little slick stuff up so we could get the ratings up? You said that you wanted to stage your beef with me. Should I play the audio, Wack?
This shows you guys that CS2 Back and Hassan Campbell are no strangers to running plays. Remember that the entire phone call between Baby Bambaataa and Porky is how Porky introduced all of us to his beef with Big U. Remember, after Hassan dropped this first audio recording of Porky, he threatened to drop a separate recording that he allegedly took. during a secret
Just
three-way
come in
call
and hit
between
that
Porky
like
and
button.
Big
Let's
U,
get us in the algorithm.
which in turn allowed CS2 back to say Hassan Campbell was lying because him and Big U had not spoken in over a year. This is how everyone found out that Big U and CS2 had issues, and this is how we know that CS2 back and the guy who had his butt cheeks burglarized by Bombada were running a play the whole time.
I don't give a fuck about a YouTube channel.
Salute.
That's how you make your living. So nigga, I'ma have my fun.
I got more than one. Knock yourself out. I'm not scared.
Yeah, that's cool. The page gonna come down and I'ma laugh about it. You laughing, I'm laughing. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck neither.
Bro, see where you went wrong.
Yo, Wack.
is
Yo, can't y'all squash this?
Hey, this where you went wrong is when you said I had you on the three-way with Big U and Big U didn't know.
Well, 11
What you
media
don't know
TV, salute. Make
is
sure
me
you
and Big
post
U ain't
this.
talking
Get
15
this
months on the
bracket.
phone. We don't even fuck with each other. That's where you went wrong, dummy.
Oh, so
that's where you went wrong. But
so
you're
basically,
an East Coast nigga, and you don't know those politics.
So basically, what you did was you called another nigga on the phone to pretend to be
Big U. We wasn't on the phone. Big U voice is Big U voice. Everybody knows.
You want me to play it,
nigga?
All right, let's go.
You lied, nigga.
So you didn't call him.
That was me and you on the phone, nigga.
You didn't call Big U on the three-way. You didn't call. All right,
hey,
we'll see.
Listen to me, bro. Me and Big U ain't talked on the phone.
You called Big U on the phone.
Damn near a year and a half.
Lying. I was on the phone.
What I'm
you
saying.
Told me to mute my
Big
phone.
U even know that.
So this was WACK 100 letting the world know, because even on Clubhouse, when I first confronted him about interviewing 6ix9ine, he was keeping it on the low that Big U wasn't fucking with him, and rightfully so, because first thing niggas was being like, nigga, why Big U ain't fucking with you? Ain't that where your stamp came from? Because don't nobody know this nigga like from being gangster, nigga. Nigga ain't never heard no motherfucking gangster stories where this nigga was all busted ass stories. You know what I'm saying? He rolling it up off the penitentiary yard. But Big U, him fucking with Big U, got him a pass. Let him get mobile and that nigga got what you used to get. He had a hall pass. You know what I'm saying? Throughout LA. So niggas would have been looking at that nigga like he was food. You know what I'm saying? Because the 2 Ps, he already had issues there. So niggas would have been like, why Big U ain't fucking with the nigga? Something must be wrong with the nigga. And then eventually it would have come out. So customary CS2 back, he tried to get ahead of it. He lined the whole Hassan Campbell play up just so that he can announce to the world. He used this nigga, duped him, I believe. He duped him. I don't think Hassan was a willing participant and knew exactly what the play was, but he found out the hard way. So, but he announced to the world, him and Big U having spoken in 18 months. This was 3.5 years ago. So you're talking about 3 years ago. So you're talking about 2021, right about the time the Big U draws down investigation was beginning. Nasty work, bro. Let's go.
Nigga, you're lying.
Bro,
listen,
me and Big U don't even fuck with each other.
Little Doodles, what up, bro?
Nigga,
you called Big U on the phone.
We ain't talked to each other 15 months.
The weekend of the Super Bowl.
Not, hey, listen, everybody on the West Coast know that. You just don't know that.
You are lying. You're lying.
Me and Big U know when we called each other, nigga. You played yourself.
All right.
We don't talk to each other.
Stay tuned in.
We have been in the same room and don't even acknowledge each other.
I didn't answer this a million times, bro, but Wack, real quick.
What's up, Rick?
Listen to the
line. And I ain't trying to be messy, man, and you probably didn't answer this a million times, bro, but nigga, why did you and Big U even fall out? What was the whole fallout even about?
You know what? I've never answered that question.
Great question, Rick.
I've never answered that question. Nobody, I said we ain't talking 15 to 18 months. I've never answered that question. And I'm going to be real. That's not a question that I want to answer, but I'm going to answer it. Not that it's any discredit on my side, but I was violated in a way.
We got 300
that got
people
me
up in here
emotional.
on YouTube alone. Hit
And
that
as
like
men, we
button.
know
Let's
when we
make
get
this
emotional
go.
about things, we don't like to talk about it. So I'm gonna tell you why we fell out. Here's a dude that I put many plays in front of him, helped him make money, helped him do a lot of things. Okay, right? So I get a call about 18 months, 2 years ago from my label, E1. E1 tells me, hey, Wack, we want to tell you something. We don't want to tell you, but we got to tell you. But Big U just left our office in New York. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thinking maybe he went to try to get a deal or something. You know, all right.
I was gonna say, why would he be there? Yeah, go
Right,
ahead.
hold on. And he said, well, let us tell you what went on. Last week, he called and said Suge wanted him to come in for a meet. And Suge was going to be on the phone. So we thought maybe Suge was, you know, trying to get something done. So we set the meet. Okay. He gets in the meeting, Suge on the phone. Suge says, we want you to give your contracts that you have with Wack to Big U. Big U is the only dude that he's scared of in LA. I said, what did y'all say? We told them Wack is not only our business partner, but he is our friend, and that will never happen. And I got to ask you to leave my office. So they tell me this. I wait a week. I don't say nothing. Call Big U. Hey, homie, you went to the office over there and said this, nigga, that I'm scared of you, nigga. Whatever you ever, fuck you. Nah, Wack, that ain't how I went. Nah, that's how I went. He said, Suge said that. I said, but look, nigga, you still ain't told me that happened. It's been 7 days I've been sitting on it. You went to my place of business. It's obviously you and Suge had this mapped out. Whoever he think he is, he ain't no fucking body. No, he ain't got no weight in there. You in the PC yard in the penitentiary. You really fucking went to New York and walked in my office, a nigga who didn't put his life on the line, who didn't looked out for you, who didn't help you maintain and sustain, and tried to do that. So let me ask you something, Big U. What if they had went for it then? Well, you'd have told me then? I said it from that day forward, nigga, we ain't got nothing to holler about. You stay on your side, I'm gonna stay on mine, nigga. Anything outside of that is gonna be what it's gonna be. That's why I don't fuck with Big U.
Wow.
That's why I told Hassan he was a snake. This is why I'm gonna be real, Hassan. I'm gonna be real, Hassan. I'm glad you released it, because I wouldn't have never said it.
Wow. That's great. He tried to do the OG mob takeover.
Hey, you heard it first.
Can I ask you something? What?
There it go, my nigga.
Hey, what?
And if he play with me, I'll bring my business execs on his platform.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, what? Can I ask you a question?
It's a dog-eat-dog world out here.
Yeah.
And when that happened, was like, cause I was recently watching the shit y'all did with Nick Cannon. Was there tension?
No, that shit was already happened. It happened after that. See, Nick Cannon had been had that shit. He just put it out when he put it out. You know what I'm saying? So it happened after all that. That's why, you know, end of the day, in Snowfall, Uncle Jerome is playing the role of Stutterbox. He pulls up in the Rolls Royce to the police. Police don't know what they want to talk to him about, and tells them straight up, I got this dude who close to Suge Knight. It's Suge, you pinch him. He'd talk on Suge. He moving drugs to his trucking company. From here to here, them people spent $300,000-$400,000 watching me for 9 months, tracking device on my cars, wiretap, trying to follow me in my diesels. Came in my house, handcuffed my wife for a couple hours, raided the house, didn't find nothing. I didn't know who it was. Listen, I told you when I left the penitentiary, they said, Wack, watch your backside. I said, my gangster gonna be my gangster when it comes to survival. But my only defense I got for these is not to do nothing dirty. This is why I don't care. See, all this shit I got, this it gotta be. Yeah, you right, I'm definitely doing something, but I learned that clean work pays off better than the dirty work. It may take a little more notice. In Snowfall, Uncle Jerome is playing the role of Stutterbox.
Oh, Stutterbox was the beginning of it. He was involved in these extortion attempts towards Shaq because he had been hooking up with Shaq's old lady. And then he was trying to extort money out of Shaq, saying that he was going to release, photographs or compromising things about Shaquille. Shaq had a friend, a guy from Atlanta, and that guy knew the shot caller, the head guy for the gang that Stutterbox was associating with, which was the Main Street Crips. He said, man, you gotta swear your guy away. Can you deal with Stutterbox? Tell him to knock this shit off. Stutterbox is scared for his life, so he goes running to law enforcement. He mentions that, he knows something about Biggie's murder. He tells us there's this guy named Cash Jones. He's a big dope dealer for Suge Knight. We do a search warrant at the house, of course.
So they are talking about how they find out and get word that Poochie killed Biggie Smalls on behalf of orders issued by Mary and Suge Knight through Tanisha Swan, which is her alias, right? So it's nasty. Hold on, let's get to this real quick. Also, when he was getting into a little Stretch on Clubhouse way before the Rayshawn murder, he told Stretch Big U finna go to jail for Rayshawn. This was 2 years ago before the mom even called Wack. More than likely, bro. We know he been working, but we gonna get into him working. We gonna flame CS2 back up. If y'all want me to flame CS2 back up, let's get this to 400. Let's get these likes up and get this to 400 people in the chat on YouTube. Shout out to my people.
Becomes very, very clear. He's not doing anything other than working his ass off. Oh, Stutterbox was the beginning of it. He was involved in the.
Let me make my coffee. We gonna flame this nigga up.
On with. Y'all went to the internet. Y'all could have kept it off the internet, nigga, and let it be what it is.
Put that on Pyro, nigga.
Who am I even talking to?
You talking to Tiny Draws, nigga. Put that on
talking about the
Pyro.
busted nigga that looked me in my face.
Put that on Pyro. Hey, look. All you gotta do, cause we ain't gotta do no yelling. We ain't gotta do none of that, bro. Put that on Pyro.
Who is you though, bro?
This is Tiny Draws, Cash.
Well, what are we talking about?
We talk about what happened when you walked up them stairs, nigga. Put that on Pyro.
What happened?
You didn't get smacked in your head and you didn't get socked in your face.
Nigga touch me, nigga. What did you talking
Bro, put
about?
that on Pyro.
Why is you nigga? You want me to
put that on Pyro?
Hey, you didn't. You or no
man,
other nigga.
Man, look, bro. Put that on Pyro.
You or no nigga ever touch me.
Man, look, I'm not, bro.
Your uncle bitch wrong got drew down on.
You put nigga need to smack you in your head.
You
put that on Pyro.
My head. Where you
nigga, put that on Pyro.
Put that on
Pyro.
My head. Where you
nigga, put that on Pyro. Put that on Pyro. You didn't run on that stage.
Y'all
nigga,
sent the picture with my eye circle
bro,
like it was
put that
my
on
eye.
Bro,
so was it my head or my eye? I put that on your raggedy ass mama.
Put that on Pyro, bro.
Nah,
that's all you gotta do.
You
put everything else on Pyro. Put that on Pyro and nigga didn't smack you.
That's on your mama.
Put that on Pyro.
Busted, nigga.
That's all you gotta do.
My nigga.
Yeah, all right.
Hold on, you know what go on. This nigga's a busted. After J-Rock, wait, first, salute to Southern Force, who's up here. Salute to the bro Doodles. Little Doodles, what's up, baby?
Hey, what's up with it, Duse?
Hey, man, this busted. Hey, what up? Hey, man, this busted keep making the Pyrus and the Bloods look bad. Getting marked out, got the Crips slapping on them and knocking them out and shit. Wasn't you in the house when your homie knocked that bust ass nigga out?
Hey, you know, niggas was right in the building, man. Niggas watching him getting spanked. Well, we ain't like directly watch, but we watched the aftermath of him getting spanked, like him bouncing up and trying to come out the trailer and get to where my boy Milk was. That's when he did that little fake stunt chasing the homie. Ran to the crowd, we was chopping it up with Keita Rue and all them.
Right.
And
shout out Keita Rue, a real one.
Real nigga, you know, shout out them people, man. Shout out the treetop niggas, man. Shout out all my Damus, man. You know, shout out my folks, man.
Facts. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because right now we talking about the slap heard around the world. CS2 back getting slapped in the thing. Mob Ties TV 404. Salute to Texas. Well, just because they mob ties don't mean Texas. mob ties in the Midwest.
What time it is, nigga?
If it's that time, why you on the internet?
Yeah, man, come on. You know what time it is, nigga.
If it's that time, why you on the internet?
You know what time it is, my nigga. Stop all the games, bro.
If it's that
Stop
time,
all the
why
internet
you on
shit.
the internet?
Stop the internet shit, nigga.
Why you
left
on
the
the
show
internet?
early.
Oh, forgot
you
a
left
rapper.
the show early. That shit that happened to you in the garage and the
What
shit
happened?
that happened to you on that
What
stairway
happened?
is two
What
different
happened
incidents,
to me in the
nigga.
garage? Just see if you tell the truth.
Nigga,
What
the
happened?
two things that happened to you, you got
What
caught in the
happened
garage.
to me in the garage?
You got caught backstage, nigga. Two different incidents.
What
nigga.
happened to me in the garage?
Come on,
I
my
didn't
nigga.
get caught
Corrupt didn't
backstage,
tell you nothing. You won't hear capping, nigga.
What happened to me in
Corrupt
the
didn't call and
garage?
tell you nothing.
Hey,
You
bro,
capping. Because Corrupt was
answer
on
what
that
happened
stairway
to me.
right with us, nigga.
Tell me what happened to me in the garage.
We came down the stairs. You was coming up the stairs. You was with Kanye West, wasn't you? He had just walked on stage. You thought he was about to walk the nigga upstairs. We met right there at the stairway. We didn't say no words. We cracked you in your head on neighborhood crib, nigga.
You ain't
Yes or no?
cracked shit,
Put
nigga.
that on
What are you
Pyru.
talking about?
Put
You
that
just
on
blew your
Pyru. That
shit
didn't
up.
happen.
It
Put
was
that on
15
Pyru. That
niggas
didn't
back
happen.
there, bro. How you
Put that on
cracked me and
Pyru.
then
That
rushed
bro.
me?
I'm not doing all this weird shit. Put that on
Okay,
Pyru.
so you say that happened on the stairs, so watch it. What happened in the
It
garage?
happened on the stairs, nigga, and then
So
you
what
ran
happened in
to
the
the
garage
stage.
then?
You, the tall nigga with the
I'm trying
penalty.
to establish something.
Man, look.
What
Go ahead,
happened in the
bro.
garage?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Get your
That's
lies
my
off.
point, little bitty.
You
Yeah,
ain't
you a
put
little
nothing on
kid.
Pyru, though. That's on Pyru
Hey, bro,
you
you
ran,
a crip,
nigga.
nigga. Keep Pyru out your mouth.
Nigga, I'm going to keep saying it. You ain't going to do nothing. You had the chance to do something, Mr. Standoff.
Bro, it was 20 of y'all on
Come on,
one.
it wasn't 20 of us, nigga.
On my mama, it was 20
Nigga,
of
you
y'all
was
on
talking
one.
about the parking garage, nigga.
How many of it was
Come
it, nigga?
on, man. It wasn't 20 of us, my nigga.
How many niggas was it before I put the
Bro,
video?
it wasn't
Put that
20
on
of us,
rolling
my
60,
nigga.
it
Stop
was
the
20.
lies, bro.
Put that on 6-0, I let
On
the video
6-0
go.
wasn't 20 of us, nigga.
So it wasn't 20 niggas in the garage.
No, it was not 20 niggas in that motherfucking venue. It was not 20 niggas in that venue.
It wasn't 20 niggas in that garage.
It was not 20 niggas in that
I
venue,
want to make
bro.
this
You
clear
weird,
because
bro.
I will release this footage.
Yeah, release it.
So it wasn't
Release it.
20
You
of
always
y'all
talk
in the
about what you
garage.
gonna release. Just like you said you was gonna release something on Nip. You weird,
Wasn't
nigga.
20 of y'all. Hey,
Man, look, bro,
we got
ain't
that
nobody
on
got
NPC.
time for all these weird ass shit. You keep up
Are
this
you saying
internet
the
shit,
footage on
and we
Nip
gonna keep
don't be?
hollering at you in the streets.
Are you saying the
You
footage
keep
on
this
Nip don't
internet
exist?
shit up, and we gonna keep hollering at you in the streets.
You ain't finna holler at nothing.
Man,
You
all
gonna
right.
die
We
today
already
with me, nigga.
hollered already, and it wasn't how it's
Hollered
supposed to go.
how?
We
It was
hollered
20
already.
of you niggas. Why
That was
you
the
didn't
wake
get
up
at me?
show.
Why didn't you
That
get
was
at
the
me?
way you left the venue early.
Well, when
Ask
you
your artist,
let me
go,
ask you a question.
tell Genesis to put that on Long Beach.
What else
Tell
do y'all?
nigga, your artist game came to Deja Vu and came to the strip club with the rolling 60s after we did that to you.
This shit is hilarious, man.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Did Game come to
Did you
Deja
not?
Vu?
I don't know what
Did
he
Game
did,
come
man.
to Deja Vu and party with the rolling
Game
60s?
was already booked for Deja Vu.
I
He
like
going
it,
in
brother.
with it without it.
Who you think booked him?
You didn't
Weirdo.
book him.
Who you
didn't
think
book
booked him, weirdo?
You didn't book him. So here
Who
go
you
the
think
question.
booked him, weirdo? You know
Did
who
you
booked
look
him.
me in my eyes when you
know
came in the venue?
exactly, and you got
Did
smacked.
you look me in my eyes
And
when you
got
came in the
smacked.
venue?
On 6 I looked you in your eyes and you got smacked.
Did you say something?
Man, I smacked you. It was
Did
no
you
words.
When you walked in that venue, did you say one word to me?
Go get your little tall black friend that pump fake that saved your life.
Did you say one word to me when you looked me in my eyes? Come on,
Wack,
bro.
what happened after we socked
face
you?
to face. You didn't
Wack,
want that.
what happened after we socked you? You said a nigga swung on you. You stood. You had a
That's a good
standoff.
idea.
What happened after that?
Bro, didn't nobody swing.
Hey, that's a good idea. He said, Duse Sims, we need you to do an interview with Val, Discretion TV, and Reggie on the same show. That will go up so big. And we'll take the questions that y'all want to hear. Y'all have to submit the questions. But salute to Discretion TV. I heard Veggie Wrong got your channel. More power to you. If there's anything we can do to help you, just tap in. That's Active Chucks on IG, and I got you, bro. We all got to stand together against all this fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you, King. We here for you, though. If you need to get remonetized, with anything you need, just give it to us. We'll post it. Help you get back, Thank you, babe.
Gonna be down there.
Bro, you on 6 so grip, you said a nigga swung on you. It came out your mouth.
What you talking about, bro?
Man, come on, cuz. You know what time it is.
Was you in the
You can't
garage?
play these little, you can't
Was
play
you
these
in the
little narrative
garage?
games with me.
He was
you in
trying
the
to get
garage?
nigga.
You the
He was
same
trying to
nigga I
get.
looked at you dead in your eyes when you walked.
TD told the nigga 10 times, I don't know what was going on in the garage. Nigga, that's a different incident. I wasn't there for that. I'm talking about what I was there for. Nigga, inside the venue. Wack knows the investigation going on and that the feds know that he ran into Big U in the parking lot and he begged for his life. Big U, Hannibal, Draws, Eugene Henley, not like this. Now, you gonna do me in front of my family? Bitch ass nigga, bringing your family to a motherfucking outside like that when you know what's up, nigga. Nigga told you, nigga, I just want my fade, nigga. Bust ass nigga. Nigga said, nigga, I just want my fade. Your bust ass left your own venue, nigga, after being embarrassed, after being slapped like a bitch. Talking about you a Paru, nigga. Keep the P-funk out your mouth. Blood gang, nigga.
But you got smacked, bro.
Ask this nigga
You
when he
got
walked in
smacked,
the
bro.
venue. Hey, bro, you didn't want to.
Bro, you got put that on Paru.
My nigga.
Put that on Paru, you didn't get smacked.
Paru out your mouth, bro.
Put that on Paru, you didn't get smacked.
out your mouth.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Put that on Paru, you didn't get smacked, nigga.
Hold on. There's a moderator. Hold up, brother.
Man, oh, a nigga ain't with this clown shit. Tell that nigga.
Man, keep telling you to put it on Paru, bro.
Hey, bro.
Put that on Paru, we didn't smack you, nigga.
Bro. Hey, bro, that
I'll
nigga's
wait.
an enemy. Hey, that nigga's an enemy. He can't, hey, bro, he can't move me to put nothing on my set, bro. It don't work like that.
Shut up,
Hey, I
Buster.
scream it when I want to scream. My enemy ain't gonna make me scream
too.
shit.
Stop running, nigga.
Barked him out on
You talking about you was with your wife and kids. The nigga said that he was in a BMW truck parked right behind you, nigga, and said you was solo bolo. Which one is it, nigga?
The kids were in 2 different cars, you stupid
man,
ass nigga.
shut up, nigga. You
Are
lying.
You stupid or something?
You lying.
Are you dumb or something?
How young back?
Go ask
How
your
young back?
uncle if he didn't see my daughter.
How young back? Let's talk about a little back.
Who's back? I don't know.
You know who back is.
I don't know.
You know exactly who back is, nigga.
I don't know who that nigga is.
You know exactly who back is. Stop playing
I
these
don't
games,
know
nigga.
who that nigga is.
You know about Marky Mark. You know about Stutterbox. You know about Dale Dog back. Stop playing these games, nigga. Stop playing these games.
Shortstop in the podcast is crazy. This nigga said, shortstop in the field podcast say he keep trying to get TD to say he was in the garage. TD was 10 steps ahead. And that's when he knew he was caught up. Laugh out loud. Best stage diver ever. Nigga, that nigga called CS2 back. Nigga, the best stage diver ever. Nigga, let's go. We only got a minute.
Games, nigga.
No.
Yeah, stop playing these games, nigga.
Hold on, what's Stutterbox got to do with something?
This is the presidential suites. This is episode.
Paru.
But
Put
answer
that on
that,
Paru.
Stutterbox just
That's
called
gonna be
my
another
phone.
story we gonna talk about
Hey,
later.
what's Stutterbox got to do with something?
He got. I'm talking about that paperwork, nigga. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You saying I'm on paperwork?
Yeah, bro, am I lying? Put that on Paru, you not.
Wax on paperwork?
Put that on Paru, you not.
Put that on 6-0 Wax on
paperwork. 6-0 Crip, nigga, you on paperwork. Put that on Paru, you not.
He put it on 6-0 on episode 60.
Man, put that on Paru that you're not on that case.
Produce it.
Put that on Paru that you're not on that case.
You know I'm the one got told on,
Put
right?
that on Paru that you didn't make
Paru, I ain't
statements.
on none of them cases.
Put that on Paru, you didn't make statements. Put that on Paru.
Get in there.
That means you should
What the
be able to
paperwork?
produce
Bring the
this
paperwork.
now, Frank.
Bring you put that on 6-0. Now you got to bring
you
the
know what's coming,
paperwork.
Wack. You know exactly what's
Bring
coming.
the paperwork. Hey, bro.
You know
must
exactly
be
what's
dumb
coming
as- Hey,
back.
bro. It's
Little
a
back.
book called Murder Rap. Watch this.
Tell him,
Hey,
Curtis,
look,
low
hey,
fat.
look,
You know what
I'm going to
time
do
it is,
y'all a
bro.
favor. It's a
You know
book
it. You
called
can't
Murder
put that on
Rap. Go
Paru,
to your
a nigga didn't
iBook.
smack you,
Mute
and
the
you
nigga.
can't put that on Paru. You didn't make no statement.
Shout out.
During the Beauty Rest Labor Day sale at Ashley, save up to $900 on select.
Motherfucking goat, my dog. That nigga ain't answer my call this evening, nigga. I was looking for this video. I had to go digging deep for it. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely. So the whole point is, WACK100 came out with this whole narrative that the reason he was beefing with Big U was because Big U went and got these contracts from him. Well, if y'all can go check the shit out. I got Reggie Wright Jr. to admit, nah, that was about Suge's money. Suge had an agreement with Koch Records. Y'all don't believe me. I'm finna see if I can get Pork Butt on the phone right now, because I don't want to look for that fucking video. Let me see if I can get Pork Butt on. Pork Butt! See if he answered my call. We've been flaming Veggie wrong ass up. See if we can ask him. Just to verify about Koch Records agreeing to the 5% part. Miss Inglewood Blue, salute. He gonna, what's up?
Sorry, the person you were trying.
Oh, yeah, he pissed off. Yeah, we flaming his ass up. That's okay, Veggie wrong. Veggie wrong. Veggie wrong. Veggie wrong. So, all right, so let's get to this, right? Of course, CS2, the best diver. Didn't you see that video when he jumped in the pool, cheeks first? Oh, yeah, man, pause. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he was slanging ass, you know what I'm saying? But after saying it was about that, which Big U wasn't going there to get his contracts, Suge was owed money by Koch Records, and he was telling them to give it to Big U, and that's 5% of all urban sales from all urban music on their label, because Koch Records, which turned to E1, was built on the back of the Death Row catalog because of that ad-mid deal, and that's what they agreed to. Reggie said that he told Koch himself, we're not about to allow you to do us like Interscope did us and get build up the urban, make all this money off of urban music and get rich off urban music. So that's what that was about. That was cap. That's not where the beef started. And we told y'all that on that video. Scandalous been telling y'all that. But you know what's crazy? Motherfuckers didn't believe us. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers didn't believe us. But the craziest part about that is that as soon as y'all hear this rat-ass nigga, 3-finger back, nigga, crater face, nigga, this nigga pussy is RuPaul, nigga, fake ass nigga. Y'all hear him say it, y'all believe it. So I'm gonna oblige. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. So Wack, why don't you tell us why the beef with you and Big U really started?
You read it, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the friction started. So now let's go to phase 2.
Oh, gotta start it back over. My bad.
Big U ain't no damn fool. How else would I know he feeling some kind of way? He know Molly Marl told me. So in the RICO, when you read it, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the friction started. So now let's go to phase 2.
Nigga, in the RICO, that's what he's saying. He told Marley Marl, Big U told Marley Marl, man, fuck that rat ass nigga. Nigga, cut that nigga off. That nigga's a rat. He's
Big U ain't no damn fool.
And Marley Marl, bitch
How
ass.
else would I know he feeling some kind of way?
Marley Marl, bitch ass, ran and told Wack that.
Big U ain't no damn.
So Wack is figuring out, damn, this nigga ain't taking my calls. This nigga ain't fucking with me. Damn, this nigga know what happened, right? Damn, this nigga finna air me out. So he had to start a cyber war, right? And that's how he played Hassan Campbell and them. But he telling you right here.
Big U ain't no damn fool. How else would I know he feeling some kind of way?
How else would I know he feeling some kind of way?
He know Molly Marl told me.
He knows Molly Marl told me.
So in the RICO, when you read it, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the friction started.
So that's where the friction started. Y'all didn't believe me? I get it. I got more credibility than anybody publicly known since Tupac Shakur. And you niggas don't believe me.
Big U ain't no.
Right?
Big U ain't no.
You niggas don't believe me. Scandalous is diabolical.
Big
The
U
way
ain't
that
no
he
damn.
just dissect shit. He's surgical with shit. His research is gonna be on point, right? Y'all didn't believe him. 4 months later, we get this
Big
clip.
U ain't no damn
And
fool.
now y'all know the
How else
truth.
would I know he feeling some
right
kind of
all
way?
along.
He know Molly Mall told me. So in the RICO, when you read it, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the friction started. So now let's go to phase 2.
So that's enough for that, man. I just wanted y'all to know WACK100 lied to y'all about why he beefing with Big U. So what else did he lie to y'all about with Big U? That deal in New York, he lied about that. Marley Marl is a white African with blue eyes. Duse, there it go. There it go. Listen, man, y'all know it's the Damu Kiwe conversation. We gotta have them receipts. You understand what I'm saying? That bitch ass nigga lied to the world, and y'all bit like big mouth bastards, nigga. So now what we gonna do? We finna get into this other content, right? Since he want to talk about he ain't a rat. Oh yeah, we gonna cut. Let's get into this real quick. Get into some documentation beats conversation, man. Documentation trumps conversation when you talk about that work, my nigga. Work, you know what I'm saying? But so here's some of the documents from Big U case. They lied publicly and spread that throughout social media. Before Big U was even arrested, it went viral when they claimed that Big U's DNA was found in the nails of RW. Well, here's the lie there's the lie right there. DNA was collected from RW's ankle sock area, consistent with the direction RW was dragged into the desert. The DNA profile obtained was not complete, likely due to the aforementioned inclement weather on the night of the murder. Analysis of Henley's DNA profile was inconclusive, such that he could not be excluded as a contributor of the DNA. Robinson, on the other hand, was excluded as a potential contributor of the DNA found on RW. So that was a lie. It was not a match. They're talking about it was inconclusive. I wonder in trial when they have zero motive for murder. Zero. Well, he dissed him on a rap song. So did Nipsey Hussle. Did he kill Nipsey Hussle? Nah. They went over there. Nipsey lined up, took his face. They got that over with and squashed their beef. So where is this diss song anyway? The government is saying that he made a diss song against Big U. Where's the diss song at? I never heard no diss song. I never even heard this dude rap. Right? So you tell me what's going on, because I don't know. But let's go here. This is some of the wiretaps that they got. Get the owner on the phone, and that Henley would kill the shop owner, right? All right. So 11/15/2022, you got in talking to a former NFL Pro Bowler, Henley stated that he was going to beat the shit out of witness number 2, Molly Mall, for starting shit between Henley and WACK100. He started the shit because he ran back and told the nigga Wack that he said he was a rat. Listen, speaking to someone in jail, Henley said he always had 2 blowers on him. Speaking to the same person, Henley stated he was going to charge someone in the federal prison $6,000 for a phone. Henley stated he would pay people $50 each to beat somebody up. Henley recounted paying people to mess up a store that refused to give him a discount. Henley told someone that they needed to hang OG Crip cuz and that he needed to be disciplined thoroughly for a violation of Crippin'. Henley again stated he needed to break WACK100's jaw, nigga. On December 30th, 2022, Big U is already saying, I'm a demo this nigga. I'm going to try to break this nigga jaw. I don't think he was going to try. Y'all know he a black belt. Henley recounted being bigger than any Rolling 60 members, including Nipsey Hussle. 12/31/2022, Henley stated that if he had an issue with anyone, they would no longer be alive. Henley coached DS on how to portray himself to the media, including telling him to wear glasses and claim. Henley told DS he needed to at least break Witness 2's jaw. So Witness 2's jaw, who jaw did they say that he wanted to break initially? On December 30th, 2022, Henley again stated that he needed to break WACK100's jaw. On January 2023, Henley told DS he needed to at least break Witnesses 2 jaw. So he keep talking about breaking somebody's jaw, right? On multiple, this was in the indictment when they were talking about protecting these witnesses. On multiple intercepted calls, defendant talked about beating up or at least breaking a witness's jaw. And while defendant may claim other reasons for feuding with that witness, this court should protect him. So Big U has never spoke up publicly about Marley Marl, right? And it doesn't say witness too. Whose jaw did Big U say he has to at least break his jaw? WACK100. And the court said the assistant United States attorney is arguing that while Big U claimed other reasons for feuding with that witness, this court should protect him. WACK100 has officially, upon this document, entered protective custody, nigga.
In the interest of justice, Duse.
In the interest of justice. So that was good enough as far as let me see what it was. He said someone in jail. He always had it's the same shit. Hold up. Who we left down there? Oh, Noodles came back. All right. Hold on. Let me try. I'm trying to find these this paperwork real quick. All right, well, that's good enough. We don't have to get into that. Hit that like button. We cooking tonight. Let's get to this CS2 Backlemore, nigga. Let's get into the long version because I think it's imperative that y'all understand the breakdown. Break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear the sound. This love. Private affair. I'm on my R&B thug shit tonight, nigga. R&B thug, you know. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Who is that coming back? James. What up, James?
What's going on, brother?
I'm blessed. How about yourself, King?
I'm doing all right.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question.
Yeah, all right, go ahead and hurry up because I'm gonna get into this content. Go ahead.
Do you know what it's like to have sex with a transgender?
Oh, you's a troll, huh? Get your transgender loving, rainbow bright loving ass. Get your ass from up out of here. Nigga, you will never come back up on here, nigga. Y'all see what happened when you let these niggas
straight sweet in with all the cinnamon and sugar.
I want to ask you a question. All right, King. Nigga talking to him like he another brother, right? He get up here and he worried about he got dick on his mind. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. I don't think this is the one. Is this the one? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I think this is part one. Let's get to this real quick. Hit that like button. This nigga Rap 100 talk too damn much. Let's get to this one. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna play that one. Let me go to my boy CCTV, man, because he got the best one with where I was breaking down the paperwork, right? CCTV, Clubhouse Crazy TV, WACK100 paperwork. Shout out my boy CCTV, a OG. You know what I'm saying, on that YouTube circuit up off of Clubhouse, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. I told you he had the thing. So he said, and he claims that the paperwork, nobody never produced none of the documents. Well, first, here's the wiretap part. That's the most essential part. So you know that the person who called Mark Stevens was called and labeled confidential source to back. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and cut that off. Let's get right to it. Let's go. Contact with Dale Dog saying that Stutterbox told him, right? Well, this nigga Dale Dog was smarter than the average Joe. See, some niggas really hashtag thinkers. You know what? Make sure y'all put that up, hashtag thinkers. But that nigga was a hashtag thinker, man. God bless his soul. Dale Dog, rest in peace now, Mainstream Mafia Crip. You know what I'm saying? He was a reputable dude out on the West Coast. When Wack asked for the number, he refused. He told the homie, nah. Nigga, this nigga been on the phone with him, nigga. That's how I met him, through that nigga. So, nigga, if that nigga went bad, the only way you know that nigga went bad because, nigga, the nigga went bad on you. The only way you know the phones is tapped and compromised, nigga, is because you got knocked by the police. So how is you out? Why is you trying to talk to me? That nigga Dale Dog was a thinker, nigga. He outsmarted that retarded ass little boy, man. Crater face, use a snitch, pull up Newport, pull up Hot Girl.
I sent the request.
What up?
What up, Hot Girl? We got this bitch ass nigga. Paperwork party on Clubhouse, nigga. WACK100.
Let me read.
Nigga, come to Blood Alley, you bitch ass, rat ass nigga. You know, that's how we getting at your bitch ass, nigga. You been working. So I will use, and I'm gonna break this shit down. A lot of y'all ain't been on here that long, right? When I first got on this shit, it was to stand against WACK100. You know what I'm saying? He interviewed this rat nigga. So some New York blood niggas, hey, we need to stand in solidarity. These kids shouldn't be learning that it's cool to do business with and fuck with rats, right? I'm with that. Unification, all of that shit. So cloud chasing ass War Brim ended up wanting to do business with him, and Corey King also. They want to continue to do business with her. I'm like, listen, I'm not stepping on y'all chucks. I don't want to do business with that dude. I don't like how he move. I don't know niggas from where I come from that want to hang with and chill and argue on a podcast face to face with a rat. You different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave you where you at. I don't want no problems with you though. I just did 10 years, 8 years, nigga, 5 years, 6 months. I'm trying to stay out. Being tough and being gangster, I know where that's gonna get a nigga. You know what I'm saying? In jail or up in one of them shoe programs, right? That's where you end up, or the smooth program if you in the Fed. So I'm not trying to have no problems. I'm gonna keep it coping steady. That was my relationship with WACK100. The bitch ass nigga ran the make on me in the 6 Duse brims. I'm originally from Fruittown brim. Nigga, I'm Lamonte on here. I didn't come on Duke Sims. I'm Lamonte. But he run the make on me. He run the make on me. A Duke Sims pass with flying colors and this and that. Like I got a newfound respect after that. The nigga kept trying to fuck with me. Nigga, the fights, I got the pay-per-view shit. What I need him for? I'm trying to cut him out that play. So he make it seem as if nigga was trying to do business with him because y'all don't know that I'm really out here working and I got all kind of other connections. But in any event, the nigga was in Great Street business. I'm like, bro, that's a Kiwe. Like, unless you want to start a war, and everybody I know in the hood is trying to get to where you at to have millions to change their family lives, right? Their loved ones around. But you seem like you more attracted to and magnetized to the drama, to getting shit started. So Stats 280 and what's Doodle from Grape Street confronted WACK100 the same day I called him out for the fade. Like, bro, you got all of these niggas from different hoods. Like, we really in the trenches. Like, you go, right? Thank you. But yeah, we ain't in the trenches. Shout out to the trenches. I wasn't saying we really is in the community where a nigga could take it a certain way and start a gang war. Why would you try to provoke that? Right? Then you get into now I got paperwork on Duse. Who would say that you got paperwork on the nigga that been in jail all his life that could have had all of LA locked up because I really was out there that heavy? You know what I'm saying? So niggas in them circles, you really know what's going on. But that's just not in my genetic makeup, nigga. So I don't fuck with them type of niggas. That don't mean I think we should knock them all down. I don't think we should do violence. I'm not advocating none of that shit. But I don't want to fuck with you. So I wanted to fade. From there, he went to, I got paperwork on Duse, all the homo stuff. I don't give a fuck about that. I wouldn't even want it to fade. But to put that jacket on the nigga when I be in South Central tomorrow, nigga, I got to walk them 30s, the 50s, the 40s, Gardena, Hawthorne. Nigga, I'm really a public figure. Nigga, I'm not no PC case, special need yard ass nigga. So when you did that, it wasn't no going back. I would have left your bitch ass to your trolling because you're nothing but a troll. You're not respected in your hood. Nigga, you didn't even show up to the general funeral yesterday. But thank God you didn't, because we ain't trying to advocate for no other brothers going to jail because you ain't going to do nothing but tell anyway, nigga. Confidential source number 2, a.k.a. Back, a.k.a. WACK100. The paperwork's on the link up top. Y'all can check that out. Tell me what y'all think, though. Me.
Salute to the room. What's up, everybody?
Real Damu love.
Salute. What up, yeah, this real Damu love, man. We ain't trying to push hate. Even Kiwe's welcome in this motherfucker. We just keep it respect. You understand what I'm saying? So for when you get these nigga that's trying to provoke that type of shit, nigga, you ain't on the front line, so you already in violation. And why would you want to be in another hood's business? If it's a public topic, it's a public topic. But you get to spitting niggas' names, their real names, and their sex, and like my nigga. Well, that ain't my nigga, and he ain't for our community. So for all the kids who think that it's cool to be 6'9" or WACK100 and cooperate, I equate them same type of niggas to Judas. Nigga, the William O'Neill counterintelligence program, COINTELPRO. Nigga, that's what type of nigga you looking up to. Disgrace, nigga. We Fred Hamptons around here, Jeff Forbes, Larry Hoovers. Yeah. Tookie Williams, nigga. Big Angel, Tony Lucius. Real legends, man, that really walked and lived that life without compromising their integrity. How you gonna tell your son to grow up to his full potential and stand as a man without teaching them responsibility, accountability? Nigga, you take your beat for what you did. Nigga, don't put nobody else's name in for what you did. Nigga, what kind of a father is you? That's why I stood against WACK100 bitch ass. And if he wouldn't have did that fake ass, disrespectful ass, I got paperwork on Duse him. On my mama, I got too much to be even worried about that nigga. Too much, nigga. Lawsuits after lawsuits and all kind of shit. Nigga, we getting to the bag. Dead on. Documentary coming, March Madness. For anybody in the, we gonna cut that one short and get to this one. So we was talking about calling them out. Duse Sims call them out, and the Grave Streets call them out. We gonna get into that, and then we'll get into the actual breakdown of the paperwork. That one's too long to keep going through all that. We're gonna go to this one. It ain't that long. Let's go.
Hello, blood brothers. Lamonte, Duse Sims. You now tuned in to Clubhouse Daily News. We back with another one. WACK100 has been challenged to a fade on the West Coast from one of his fellow blood brothers, Lamonte, Duse Sims representing UOD. Duse said he called Wack out before. Snow stepped up to try to take the fight for Wack. But Wack actually thought it was between Snow and Lamonte. It gets clarified today. The deal is going down. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's get right to it.
Narrative. Hey, look, check this out. When J-Rock got off on WACK100,
Wack
if
in
you
here,
really
pull him
listen,
up.
look,
Bring him up.
he got off and then he got on. There was no celebration to it. That was it. There was no fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga ain't no nigga ever got off on me. Well, the dude that was the altercation with, right, he had texted me, right? So he spoke his piece, but I didn't really take him serious because he used to work for me. He used to bodyguard my kids. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, when I see him, I talk to him. He wasn't the dude that I'm like, he's a threat, some shit like that, because he was really like family. When he saw me, right, he got off. No, we was coming in. We was all coming in. We already running late. I got like 20 minutes to get games to the stage trailer. And my wife and kids is over there, so I'm kind of focusing on that. First of all, Crip Mac ain't called
Video at the top. The video at the top.
First of all, Crip Mac ain't called nobody out. Wack called Crip Mac, called Blueface, and arranged a fight, my nigga. Them niggas ain't, that's a bag. Ain't been no call out. I called actually Big Bruce from Compton Crip. He got Crip Mac on the phone. Crip Mac, you want to get a bag? Hell yeah. What we got to do? I'm with it. All right, Blueface, you with it? I'm with it. I'm with it. Everybody with it. Let me put it together. So kill that. They both know what they doing. They getting paid. Great. So what we talking about?
Wack, you first of all, why you lied to me yesterday? You talking
Who
about
the fuck
you
is that?
send my people. Duse in.
Send your people what? Who's your people?
Who was that? That's that Wack goo from the crew that I asked you about yesterday. Was that you, Greedy?
Nigga, Wack just opened his first room up today. Nigga, I ain't opened
that wasn't me. That was D-Murder.
Fuck you talking about?
D-Murder.
Yo, what up?
What happened? What happened?
I don't know that dude. Who's that nigga?
The nigga you was arguing with the other morning, nigga.
Hey, D-Murder, you didn't get a DM from Wack? I thought you had got a DM from him.
I don't even know who this nigga is, bro.
You know exactly who I am, nigga. The nigga you was arguing with the other fucking morning. You talk about you.
I'm not doing no more, Lamonte, is allowing new niggas to use a fake argument.
Listen,
argument, nigga.
The nigga said he was on your stage, like I told you.
Slow down, Duse. What stage? I ain't been on.
Now you ain't been on, nigga. Stop fucking lying.
Man, let him talk. Let him talk.
Tell him what
fucking stone cold pussy, nigga.
Hey, D-Murder, tell him what happened. What question did you ask him, blood?
The day when I was in the room, I said, yo, why don't you get in the ring and shoot the fade with the fucking Duse Sims? What you said?
Me?
Yeah, when you was in there and you told me, yo, get him off my stage.
Lamonte, you must be talking about Snow, Dick. What is this?
Nah, he was talking to you.
Talking to you, nigga. And then fucking Big Snow was like, yo, I'll fight him.
Nigga, don't play stupid now.
Hold on.
Wait. Duse, this nigga retarded.
No,
When he
you
heard
retarded.
I'll
Listen,
fight him.
you the fuck
Hold
shit
on.
is not
Nigga.
blood.
Hey, when he heard I'll
wrong.
fight him, hold on. When he heard I'll fight him, that's no, that wasn't me, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yo, you said when I said
who you been talking about fighting, Lamonte?
Fucking fade, nigga.
You, nigga.
Celebrity boxing
Who
shit,
you been
nigga.
talking about fighting me?
Man, come on.
Yo,
man.
come on with the trying to spin the narrative,
bro.
Come
Hold
on, man. You always doing that
Wait,
bullshit,
hold on, bro.
I just want to know.
Wait, when the fuck you been talking about fighting me, nigga? You been in there talking about fighting slow.
Man, you trying to push that narrative, nigga, because you don't want the fade, nigga.
Wait, hold on, bro. You said you wanted to get out with Snow over. I don't know why you wanted to fight the nigga.
I told Snow said I'm a bit Lamonte use a bitch. I said, okay, keep that same energy. When you get
did
to
tell
LA,
him that.
pull up, right? That's what I told him. The homies was already was on him. So that was he's a nothing, right?
Okay.
My shit, man. Mute your mic.
Right. So I'm like, first and foremost, you get into it with Stacks 280, talking about some Jersey paperwork shit. Now these Grape Street niggas asking like, what's up with this nigga?
Hey, wait, Lamonte.
You've been doing a gang
Hey, bro.
of bullshit.
Hey, bro,
Wack.
you done been on my phone. Wait, Lamonte. I see what's going on.
Bro, you
done been on my phone. Hey, bro, you done been on my phone 10 times
this nigga Snow
talking
Silly.
real nice. But blood, if you want to get out with me, that's nothing.
All right, then we gonna set that up. How about that?
There it is then.
You been on my phone talking nice. You trolling right now.
That's what it is.
Me and you know you trolling right now,
That's
nigga.
what it is. Hey, look, the baby looks on here.
Now, listen.
They checking in. They check you for that bullshit you was doing. Simple as that.
Ain't no baby low check me, nigga. You stupid.
Right here.
It's been a great street. It's been a great street with me every day the last week.
Hey, check this out, bro. Don't speak on Grape now unless you want to get down, bro. Period, point blank.
We can do that too.
Y'all niggas just sound weird as hell.
Gang. Don't speak on the hood.
Nobody
Man,
else
shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm gonna speak on what I want to speak on. But Lamonte, hey, look, bro. I see what's going on.
Talking to him, nigga.
Nah, bro. Look, I see what's going on.
Yeah, what's up, man?
You done been in my room 10 times and ain't said shit.
Listen, nigga, you want to get in this
your mama,
business,
whoever
nigga.
talking. Now,
We already said we gonna get our fame.
He don't run blood no more, man. He come bring you right with me. So I'm listening. What you say, Lamonte?
Hey, Wack, talk to that man. Me and you already said we gonna get our fame. Hey, what you say, homie?
Yeah, this nigga on here pumping his there like J-Rock ain't knock you out, my nigga. We was in the building, bro. You got knocked out, bro. You can lie all you
ain't no, but I'm not even entertaining that shit, nigga. If Wack would have got knocked out at Rolling Loud,
got up off that ground talking about what's up, J-Rock.
I'm not even entertaining. But Lamonte, what you won't do, we back in the 100 show. I'm finna put the paperwork up on Lamonte. Y'all come check it out.
We on our way. Nothing you talking about, man. You a rat lover, man. Nigga don't care about nothing about you. Niggas don't respect
Now
your
we got
ass,
paperwork. Get the fuck out of here, Wack.
Nigga don't respect your game, bro.
Yo, bring that 8-ball paperwork too. Bring that 8-ball paperwork too, nigga.
Hey, one mic.
Hey, yo, one mic.
And that was it. We ran him up out of there. The nigga said, Lamonte, what you ain't gonna do, I got the paperwork on Lamonte in the 100 room. That was the worst mistake that bitch ass nigga could have ever did. He could have said anything. He could have called me out my name. Anything, right? But don't ever in your motherfucking mouth force my hand when you call me a rat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lil Doodles, what you remember about that room, bro?
Hey, you say what, Duse?
What you remember about that room when I got that nigga, called that nigga out for the fade and got him to agree?
Man, one thing I know for sure, he ain't never came to catch now one fade, but I do know he was nervous and skating on ice. He didn't know what to do besides come with fake work. Hey, what we ain't gonna do, Lamonte. Hey, come to the 100 side. We got this work on Lamonte. Man, what a work. That was how many years ago? Fake ass work you talking about ain't presented. Man, listen.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hey, look, so he said we ain't got to work. We gonna go through the work. I got to work. Where that shit at? So we got CS2 back paperwork. Where the hell is that shit? I done already closed that out. Ain't that a bitch? That was dumb. But hey, hit that like button if y'all in here. We cooking for y'all today. I'm glad to see the good people is up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I be up early, go to sleep late, man. I ain't where I'm supposed to be financially. Because if so, I wouldn't even be hanging out with you ugly motherfuckers for real, for real. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I got Maria up in there, nigga. You know Maria put that hot tamale on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you think I want to be hanging with you niggas? You know what I'm saying? But the grind never ends. So we gonna get to this where's that, right? Don't take that long to get to it. Part 2, CS2 back. This was the long version of the what you call it, but it's shorter than that last one. Oh, this one, Cheeseburger Chuck and them was acting like they was with us with the resistance. Let's go.
Yo,
Nah,
it's
y'all
definitely
got it.
Cloud Chaser TV.
Nah, y'all can't hear
Previously
Death
in
of the
part
Couch
one,
Chasers,
we
and
found-
y'all didn't get who really did the content. There we go.
Yo, it's definitely Cloud Chaser TV, man.
Previously in part one, we found out from Robert Ross, also known as Stutterbox, a Main Street Mafia crip and WACK100's neighbor, that WACK100 or CS2 back got his house raided for getting caught on a wiretap on a conspiracy to commit murder.
What is it exactly you want to clear out? And I air it out, clear it out, however got to go.
On the video, when you said something about conspiracy to murder, what actually did you hear on audio of WACK100 that the feds had, but haven't charged him for conspiring to murder?
His house got raided because he was on the wiretap with Dog. You know, he allegedly gave Dog my address, homie. If I get killed, whoever gave him my address gonna get conspiracy to murder. But if I don't get killed, they can get conspiracy to attempted murder because they shot up my Rolls Royce, put 17 holes in my Rolls Royce.
Let's play Stutterbox talking to Wack.
This is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this, because me and you both know that whole case was your thing. What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro?
Wack, listen, in the paperwork, it said you tried to call Dog, remember?
I tried to
and he
call
wouldn't take
Dog.
your call. And I sent it to you. He said he didn't talk to you. He wouldn't take your call. Dog said he was cool. He didn't want to talk to you in the paperwork.
Mark
That's what
tried
you said
to
is going off of what
that whole Main Street shit, that was your play. I had nothing to do with it. I was a victim.
Because they said when Dog called you, his phone was hit. That's how they got on your line.
No.
And you claim that's what they say, what?
No.
As you can see by now in this first part, Stutterbox clearly implicates WACK100 into this case, not only in an interview with Duse M's and Stats 280, but also right to Wack's face on the recorded phone call. In part,
Hold on. Hey, that's a fact. The Stutterbox implicated him and told him that it's in the paperwork, and he was sending him this paperwork. So that means the same paperwork that I got, that Stutterbox and Mark Stevens got, is the same paperwork Stutterbox got. The same wiretap that he keeps claiming is fake. Nah, nigga, but look at this nigga G-Mac 2-1. Blood brother got chipped. No get back. TD slapped him. No get back. J-Rock knocked him out. No get back. Yeah, he is CS2. No get back for sure. Damn, that's the nigga new name. No
two of
get
this
back.
video, let's take a look at the actual paperwork from the case, which exposes WACK100 as a confidential source in the Main Street Mafia Crips case.
We're going to get into the paperwork. The paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap. And once I get into this paperwork, you're going to understand that BAC was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. I was a victim. WAC also says CS2. BAC. CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source. But once I get into this paperwork, you're going to understand that BAC was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. So Tiny Draws told that nigga, you on paperwork, nigga. Yo, what's up, back? What's up, back? And didn't nobody understand why he was calling him back.
You lying.
Are you dumb or something?
How young back?
Go ask
How
your
young back?
uncle if he didn't see my daughter.
How young back? Let's talk about it, little back.
Who's back? I don't know.
You know who back is.
I don't know.
You know
who that
exactly who back is, nigga.
I don't know who that nigga is.
You know exactly who back is. Stop playing
I
these
don't
games,
know
nigga.
who that nigga is.
You know about Marky Mark. You know about Stutterbox. You know about Dale Dog back. Stop playing these games, nigga. Stop playing these weird ass games, nigga. Yeah, stop playing these games, nigga.
Hold on, what Stutterbox got to do with something?
Yeah, you know.
Hey, what Stutterbox?
Man, put that on Pyro.
But
Put that on Pyro.
Stutterbox just
That's
called
gonna be
my
another
phone.
story we gonna talk about
Hey,
later.
what Stutterbox got to do with something?
I'm talking about that paperwork, nigga. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You saying I'm on paperwork?
Bro, am I lying? Put that on
Are
Pyro,
you saying
not.
Wax on paperwork?
Put that on Pyro, you not.
Put that on 6-0 Wax
on
on
6-0
paperwork.
Crip, nigga. You on paperwork. Put that on Pyro, you not.
Put that on.
Man,
Now
put that
you
on
gotta
Pyro that
produce
you
it.
not on that case.
Produce it.
Put that on Pyro that you not on that case.
You know I'm the one got told on,
Put
right?
that on Pyro, then make statement.
So Tiny Draws said that the nigga name was back and that he was on paperwork. Well, the paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap, and it's from Dale from Mainstream Mafia case, rest in peace. So we goes to the first page, and it has the session 18202. This is the wiretap, date and time 8/5/2008 through 9/22/38 to 9/29/39. Duration so 7 minutes, 1 second. This is the Fed's breakdown. Dale tells Stevens that your boy Box, referring to Stutterbox, we can all agree to that, right? Went south. Back wants Dale's phone number. Back needs to talk to Dale. It's important. Back Wack, right? But it also says CS2 back. CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source number 2.
At some point, you get a phone call from WACK100, Cass Jones. What did he contact you concerning?
He wanted to reach out to Dale Dog, rest in peace. I got the whole transcript, transcripts of the whole wiretap. Lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery.
But when you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretap? Do you see your conversation with Cass Jones in them transcripts?
Paperwork, they put him as back. B-A-C-K. I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is, I ain't talked to no back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as back because he a blood.
Was this back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
So you get into it. Dale talks about Box incident and Back wanting to talk to Dale. Wack wanted to talk to Dale Dog. Mafia talk and someone talking too much. Box with a question mark. Sound like Back, which is Wack, has info on Stutterbox and talking about phone lines being compromised. So Wack is wanting to talk to Dale Dog, so he goes through the Mafia's talk, who we gonna use as Mafia talk for this, not to involve nobody else, right? He tell Mafia talk, look, I need to talk to Dale Dog. That nigga Stutterbox went bad. Well, Wack knows Stutterbox because that's his neighbor. In fact, that's how Wack even know Dale Dog. So the only way you would know that the wires is tapped, and the only way that you would know that Stutterbox that went bad, nigga, is if you done went and talked to them people. Wack admitted that he did go talk to them people on the 64th floor.
Raided my motherfucking crib, didn't find nothing. Cut my wife up, searching, going through everything. They ain't found nothing. When I went down to the federal building with my attorney to get my shit they took out of my office, every bitch was on that floor with FBI flak jackets on. That's the first thing I saw. I'm like, damn.
It goes into saying Box punked the game. 2 messages on Mark's phone. Mark is involved on the gang business and operations. Duke. Back is calling on another line to Mark. It says, hit me about 3 times. He want me to give you a number, so I'm calling to clear with you first before. So Dale Dog was like, I'm cool on that, brother. Right? Nigga, he don't even want Wack to know his number. So the nigga Mafia He come back and say, oh, okay, you don't want? All right, so you don't want to do no hollering, all right. He said, what's up with you though, man? They'll all change the subject. So the dude mafia style say, what we'll talk, man, you know, I just need to know, man, you when I talk to Back, which is WACK100, I'm just gonna tell that nigga, man, oh man, well, you know, homie, you been on the phone with Dude, and you know, like basically you been on the phone with Stutterbox, and you know, like, you know what? I'm saying you right, man. No telling what lies he told a nigga on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So they already own Stutterbox and WACK100. And then also this Del Dog. And then when you call the dude, you make the dude talk about certain stuff on the horn, you know? You know that's what they got going on. He talking about Stutterbox and WACK100 got that going on. I ain't got no time for this dude. So then Mafia Style say, I mean, you know that's good information. See, now I know how to, like I said, I ain't helping the Wack boy in a minute. The Wack boy in a minute. You know what I'm saying? He called me out of the blue yesterday. Not yesterday, yeah, last night. Left me 2 messages. And this morning. And I just need to know how to play it cool. You know what I'm saying? Nigga probably said, man, nigga going to jail, you know? Laugh. The nigga got to laugh. So that's the first page. Hold on, we ain't finished. We got some more shit that's gonna talk about that. Or confidential source number 2, aka WACK100. Go to the next page with other leaders of the Lawrence Gang organization. CS2 is able to provide limited information regarding violent assaults committed by the mainstream mafia crip, including shootings, burglaries, and murders. Confidential source 2 is unwilling to testify in court against members of mainstream mafia crip because confidential source 2 is fearful of retaliation against confidential source 2 and or confidential source 2's family. Tiny Draws called that nigga back because he already has seen this, bro. That nigga wasn't capping and he knew he could stand on that. WACK100 is confidential source number 2.
They put him as Back, B-A-C-K. I kept asking the lawyer, like, I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as Back because he a blood.
They say that he provided reliable information previously. The nigga say confidential source number 2 has provided reliable historical information concerning the mainstream mafia organization. However, confidential source 2 is only aware of certain aspects regarding the organization's criminal activities and narcotic distribution network. So he only know a little bit about how they move and work. Confidential source 2 has no knowledge or information regarding the methods in which narcotics are being transported to the Los Angeles area and distributed to mainstream mafia crip gang members. Additionally, confidential source 2 is unable to provide information regarding the narcotic customers, flows of narcotic proceeds, and methods that they are using to laundering their narcotic proceeds. Confidential source 2 is only able to identify a limited number of mainstream mafia crip gang members. Confidential source 2 is unable to provide specific information regarding the organization's extortion activities, methods of monetary collections and distribution of proceeds, because he ain't from Main Street. He only was dealing with the nigga Stutterbox. This nigga WACK100 been on paperwork. Confidential source number 2, aka Back, aka WACK100. He was the one calling the main streets trying to get in contact with Del Dog, saying that Stutterbox told him. When Wack asked for the number, he refused. He told the homie, nah, nigga, this nigga been on the phone with him, nigga. That's how I met him through that nigga. If Stutterbox, and he could be a rat and all that, that don't mean he lying about WACK100 being on a wiretap talking about conspiracy to murder. That holds the same exact time as a murder, a life sentence. And if that's what you on wiretap for, and if that's what they came for you for,
then how you out of jail? Coming up in part 3, Duse M's and Stats 280 speak exclusively with the last key remaining character in this case. And the person WACK100 directly calls on the wiretap according to the paperwork. Money Mark Stevens. In this bombshell interview, Shaq's business manager Mark Stevens exposes WACK100 aka Cash Jones, the former Death Row affiliate, and Pacoima Piru Blood as a confidential informant for the FBI with detailed, corroborating evidence and paperwork that leaves no doubt that WACK100 is in fact confidential source number 2 or CS2 back.
Hey man, that's definitely the content. We got one more video. It ain't even that long. We can finna get into this Money Mark Stevens as he was the one on the phone. So when you hear that wiretap and it says that CS2 back is calling Mark on the phone, Mark is going to know who called him, who he talked to about Stutterbox going sour, about the phones being, nigga, the phones is tapped. Nigga, the feds got my phones tapped. Nigga, I'm never gonna forget who told me that. Nigga, my heart gonna fall to my stomach. Nigga, when the feds coming, nigga, they go, nigga, if they get you, chances is, just play the percentages, nigga, you gonna be down for a decade or more. When I first got to the feds, nigga, old head told me I was 23. He said, yeah, youngster, if you could get 10 years or less, man, go ahead and take it. That's a win. I'm like, a win? Man, this motherfucking institution, like, this motherfucker crazy. He wasn't lying, nigga. But anyway, Tart Mystic with the £5 super chat. £5. Mom duties pulling me away, so here's a wee token of my appreciation and support. While I'm away, all the best. Thumbs up, pieces, and prayers. Prayers to you, prayers to your family, to your mom. And shout out to Crossley Pond in Ireland. Tartan Mystic, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it, though. We got one more for y'all. One more day. One more day. Yay, 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 yay. So we're going to get to this one, man, and then we're going to cut it short. I got a late start. I couldn't find the video, honestly, the one that I just played. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button if y'all still up in here, or if you just coming up in here. You know, help us get up in the algorithm. We want to make sure that the world know that we caught his bitch ass in another lie, and it goes directly to where he claims his beef with Big U is. Well, if he was lying about it, where his beef started with Big U, then is Big U telling the truth? Because Big U said that the nigga, he found out that the nigga was a rat. He found out Big U knew he was a rat. And that's why he attacked Big U online, because Big U had cut him off. He couldn't figure it out. Once he did, he attacked Big U. That's what it's looking like more. We're going to get into the poll real quick. Active in the chat. The chat's where it's at. The poll says WACK100 started a cyber beef with Big U because 55% believe Big U was blowing his cover. 9% believe Big U tried to take Wack's contracts. And 36% believe all of the above. So most people believe CS2 back is Wack, and that Big U was exposing the nigga, blowing the nigga cover, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. Let's get to this though.
Introduction into the
we
case
gotta start
that WACK100 or CS.
Y'all hit the like button. Let's get to it.
Yo, it's Duff for the Cloud Chaser TV, man.
In part 1 of this case, we learned from Robert Ross, also known as Stutterbox, a Main Street Mafia crip, and WACK100's introduction into the case that WACK100 or CS2 Back's house got raided for getting caught on a wiretap on a conspiracy to commit murder, which he never went to prison for according to the paperwork.
On the video, when you said something about conspiracy to murder, what actually did you hear on audio of WACK100 that the feds had?
His house got raided because he was on the wiretap. He allegedly gave dog my address, homie. If I get killed, whoever gave him my address gonna get conspiracy to murder. But if I don't get killed, they just get conspiracy to attempted murder because they shot up my Rolls Royce, put 17 holes in my Rolls Royce.
This is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this, because me and you both know that whole case was your thing. What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro?
Wack, listen, in the paperwork, it said you tried to call dog, remember?
I tried to
and he
call
won't take
dog.
your call. And I sent it to you because they said when dog called you, his phone was hit. That's how they got on your line.
No.
And you claim that's what they say, Wack.
No.
As you can see by now in this first part, Stutterbox clearly implicates WACK100 into this case, not only in an interview with Duse M's and Stats 280, but also right to Wack's face on the recorded phone call. In part 2, we saw Duse M's break down the paperwork with the transcript on which WACK100 or CS2 was caught red-handed as a confidential informant for the FBI, with detailed, corroborating evidence and paperwork that leaves no doubt that WACK100 is in fact confidential source number 2 or CS2 back.
The paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap. And once I get into this paperwork, you're going to understand that back was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. So back Wack also says CS2 back. CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source. WACK100 being on a wiretap talking about conspiracy to murder. That holds the same exact time as a murder, a life sentence. And if that's what you on wiretap for, and if that's what they came for you for, then how you out of jail?
In part 3, Duse M's and Stats 280 speak exclusively with the last key remaining character in this case, and the person WACK100 directly calls on the wiretap according to the paperwork, Money Mark Stevens. In this bombshell interview, Shaq's business manager Mark Stevens exposes WACK100, aka
That
Cash
TD
Jones,
definitely
the former Death Row affiliate and
opened
proclaimed
up
pirate
Pandora's
blood
box.
as a confidential informant for the FBI.
What's going on? I'm here. You got Mark Stevens on, and okay. Hey, Mark, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you. Salute Mark Stevens. This Stats 280. Salute everybody. Salute.
Yes, sir.
So you was cool with him from the beginning, even negotiated on some business as he.
Yeah, I met him. I met him with Stutterbox. I met him with the homie Stutterbox. That's how I first came to meet Wack, was through the homie Stutterbox. Right? When I met him, dude was driving trucks, seemed to be cool. Box was like, yo, this was his neighbor across the street. He seemed to be cool. When Stutterbox defected, Wack picked up the phone and was basically being the interim, the middleman, because he was telling me Stutterbox was defected. And I was like, okay.
We take care of a lot of things at Tires Plus, like brakes, alignments, and oil changes.
But my whole thing is, if he defected, why are you fucking with him?
Right. So he says that Stutterbox defected, and then you get some phone calls asking to speak to someone else, right?
Yeah, he called me. He called me, man. It was, a series of calls. He wanted to reach out to the homie, rest in peace, Dale Dog. And I don't give out nobody math. So I called the homie, Dale Dog. I'm like, yo, homie, you want to holler at this dude or what? Because he keep calling me. And he was like, nah, I'm good on that. I don't want to holler at dude.
So at some point, you get a phone call from WACK100, Cash Jones. And when he contact you, what did he contact you concerning?
He wanted to reach out to Dale Dog, rest in peace. And he wanted to give Dale Dog some information that he had gotten from Stutterbox, right? It's like he was getting information from Stutterbox on what his plan was and what the get down was gonna be. And he wanted to talk to the homie and talk to him.
and Dog wasn't getting on the line with him. And he kept blowing me up because he wanted me to get him on the line.
Right, smart man. Rest in peace to Del Dog, man. So he's talking about the phones is being compromised. Is that one of the things that he told you?
Well, the homie Del Dog never trusted dude. You follow me?
Right.
So Dog didn't know was the lines compromised or was they wired up for sound or not. He just wasn't gonna chance it. You follow me?
Right.
But it was later on. It was later on after they took the case to they was taking it all away because the homie ain't had no choice. You know, he was facing a life sentence, so he had to take it all away. And with all the lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery, and that's when we found out that the lines was compromised.
And as soon when you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretap
the whole transcript. I got the whole transcript. The whole transcripts of the whole wiretaps.
And
Everything.
do you, in that paperwork, do you see your conversation with Cash Jones in them transcripts?
That was the initiating. That was the initiating when they started recording.
Right. And how did they refer to Cash Jones?
In the paperwork they put him as Back, BACK. And
correct.
I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is? I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as Back because he a blood, so it's Back. And I said, oh, okay.
And was this Back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Well, man, I'm glad that the truth was able to come out. And it's sad.
But bigger than that, homie, right? I watched Dude, man. He said some things about the big homie Shaq, that wasn't true. He said some things like he been trying to destroy the big homie Big U name. And I'm seeing and watching this, and I called the big homie U. We was talking. I said, yo, when you get into Atlanta, man, come see me. Because I had what I had for years. And when I gave it to the homie, I said, man, you read it. Because it was a big-ass textbook of shit. And the homie just sided with what was right. He said, I can't fuck with Dude no more. And that was the end of that.
Until Wack started attacking, and that's when Wack started attacking him with false allegations and all of this online weird shit, right?
Correct, because the homie Big U asked me why I didn't fuck with the nigga, and I said, when you pull up, I'm gonna show you. I want you to read it. And when he read it, he was like, oh, okay, I see why you don't fuck with the nigga. I can't fuck with the nigga. And that was it.
Wait, how long was it from when you first got it that you met you in Atlanta to show him the work?
I got the paperwork from the attorneys probably in, I want to say 12 or 13, because it was a series of, remember the incident happened in 06, 07, but Box had went to prison. He called a drug case, so he went to prison, and they waited to almost the last month of the statute of limitations to go get the homies from Main Street.
Right.
So it had been about a 5-year period from the time that had happened to the time that they came and got the big homies. And then once
how did you feel about you waiting that long now?
With Asana, AI teammates are here to help keep work on track.
Now, hit that
Try it
like
for
button.
free.
Let's go.
Love was nearly lost.
So get them likes up. Get them likes up.
Hi, I'm Peter.
Well, he chastised me, and I never, one of the things, bro, and it's like it's the slippery slope, as people say, right? Like on one end, Wack, the nigga, he wasn't doing no harm, right? He was just trying to move around and be the tough guy. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, okay, that's what you want to do, cool. But then it went from that to I heard what he was saying about the big homie Shaq, and then I heard what he said about Big U, and that's when I picked up the phone. I said, hey, you, man, I want you to read something, man. And then once you read it, once you know, you know. That's Quran. That's the Holy Quran. Once you know, you know. You're accountable for what you know. And when he read it, he said, okay, I see why you don't fuck with dude. I can't fuck with dude. And that was it. Let me tell you something, man. I probably haven't seen nor talked to Wack in years, you know. And, you know, I wish everybody success and happiness, but not on the basis of lies.
Right.
You know,
and
not on the...
and really indicative of your character, Mark, because you have a whole campaign publicly of a brother that's heavy in our community positively, helping get these kids graduated from school and into football and all of these other positive things. And he smutting his name through the mud just because he decided not to deal with it.
And brother, well put. Look, I call the homie Big U all the time. I call him the naked truth. And he always be like, why you call me the naked truth? I said, because Wack is the well-dressed lie.
Bitch, I'm naked right now.
You know, it's an old parable about truth and lie when swimming. And, you know, lie jumped out the water and put on truth clothes. So you had a well-dressed lie, but then truth got out the water and it was naked. So you got the naked truth that's trying to run down a well-dressed lie. Feel what I'm saying? Throw a rock and hide his head.
Right. That's a familiar tactic that he used. But we needed to get the truth where truth appears, falsehood disappears, man. And I wanted to hear that for myself, man.
Man, hey man, I appreciate you, man. And you know, God bless. But like I said, man, you know, it's a lot of things is just a well-dressed lie. That's all I can say.
Right. And that's what Cass Jones is. He is the well-dressed lie.
Yeah, and Big U is the naked truth. You know, it is what it is. He always stood on the side.
Bitch, I'm naked
he
right
never wavered
now.
from that. From the time I gave him that paperwork, I watched him take assault after assault because he just did the right thing. He just said, I can't fuck with you.
And I'm so glad that he ain't responded publicly to these negative lies because he's above that shit. Let him stay low and you just stay high. Don't let this man trick you up off the street or the feeling like you got to address every lie he makes up every day.
Well, and then you got to understand too, bro. You know,
be sure to subscribe.
Like I told you about throwing a rock and hiding your hand. You know, what's the motive for throwing the rock to begin with? Like we know the rocks is being thrown, but what's the motive? Like, you know, like only thing I saw the homie Big U do, put out a great documentary on hip hop. I see him, man, putting these kids through college and sending them like I'm trying to understand what's the motive, or it's a motive that we can't comprehend because we don't think on those levels. You feel me?
Hey, that's perfectly said. And I'm gonna tell you this: in all of my life, being from the community of South Central Los Angeles, only time I ever heard of a public artificial dissemination of disinformation was through COINTELPRO and J. Edgar Hoover, man. And I'm just gonna drop that jewel and let you go, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good day, man.
Likewise,
all right, salam alaikum.
WACK100, who built his metaverse career by arguing about snitches and paperwork, has himself been exposed as a confidential informant for the FBI. According to paperwork and first-hand witnesses, when you look at the paperwork and talk with the individuals directly involved in this Main Street Mafia crip case, it becomes abundantly clear that WACK100, the former death row affiliate, and Pacoima Pai Rue Blood, was previously a confidential informant for the FBI.
Stop dreaming, start
Hey,
booking.
listen, man,
Your next trip is
y'all
just a
already
deal.
seen the short version, which was the video that I put on worldstarhiphop.com. So look, man, salute to everybody in here. If you haven't hit that like button, man, I appreciate the support so much. Y'all don't know. Shout out to Stand on the Media. Shout out to Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Shout out to Discretion TV. He lost his channel. I think he might just be suspended. We're gonna be interviewing him tomorrow. I he was an innovator on YouTube with that type of content. He was early on the net with that content. Tupac lover, man, Pac the GOAT. Well, him and Q 1A 1B. We gonna have that debate too. I want to hear how he feel about Q, but I want to. He's very knowledgeable. Done a lot of research on that thing. We might not always agree on who did what, but I definitely don't question his intentions when it comes to Pac. He eat, breathe, and shit Tupac, nigga. Anything Pac, he riding for him. So we gonna be interviewing that brother. I'm chopping up with him in the morning. We might do it pre-recorded and release it to y'all. So turn on the notifications. Shout out to A Dose of Reality TV. Shout out to Fam West TV 2. Shout out to who am I forgetting? Smoked Out TV News. I'm gonna forget that Mr. ETE himself. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that brother. Salute to everybody that stands on what they believe. We in a real troubling time right now. I really believe we living in the times of the Book of Revelation that have been prophesied. If y'all not paying attention, they got federal government that took control of DC because of homeless people. They got money to send to wars in Ukraine. They get $4 billion a year to the Zionists, right? They got money to do all of this. But all of these homeless people here now, he's bringing in the military to get them out. Y'all don't understand where the problem is because they're poor. Some might even deal with mental health issues. I know I met some people in Los Angeles, downtown LA, who came looking for stars and they were dealing with mental health issues, right? So you're going to treat them like criminals also. U.S. citizens, you're going to treat them like criminals also because of their class. See, now the racism, institutionalized racism is so embedded into the fabric of this country. Now it's moving more towards classism. They're destroying the economy in the United States on purpose, these CEOs, so they could file bankruptcy. That's kind of like what Trump did with all of his businesses. Well, the United States of America, Inc. is a big business, right? So just how they running up that debt, they're going to end up filing bankruptcy. And all of your money that's in these banks, that's over $250,000, where that's FDIC insured, every account you might get like a quarter ticket. You know what I'm saying? But the value of the American dollar is going to continue to drop. BRICS have been out, 5-6 years, and they monopolized 1/3 of the Earth's of the planet's economy. And BRICS haven't even been around. That's 1/3. So what, in 5 more years, they're going to earn at that pace. If that continues, BRICS will control 66% at this rate. 66% of the planet's economy will be utilizing the yuan or won, or however you pronunciate the currency that they're using. And it's back with gold. It's back with products, natural resources, right? Oil, right? The American dollar ain't worth shit. They constantly print it up, and then they charging us. The ghetto and a lot of crime in the inner cities all derive from poverty. That's the core issue. Now, poverty has spread across America, and the homeless pandemic is something that they should be helping Americans with. But instead, that money that they could have used, that they sent to Ukraine, that money that they send every year to Israel, the money that they're using for bombs, the money that they're using to put up and dominate the other nations and their natural resources for more power and wealth for the rich, for the 1%. I don't know no better way to say it. We're in a real scary time that if we don't take initiative and stop being distracted by little pieces of shit like WACK100, by Reggie Wright Jr., another piece of shit, by the Crip Cop, another piece of shit, Crackhead Eddie, another piece of shit. Crackhead Eddie, you say that you denounce your gang ties and you move towards Islam, but every time we see you talking about Big U, you wasn't talking about Big U when he was on the street, but you very comfortable now that he's in jail. You go to his court dates, and then you talking about back doors. You talking about the rolling 60s. You just told Baby Gangster. I'm going to do some content on that. Stay out of 60s business because he spoke up on behalf of Petey Wack. Well, why are you talking 60 business? If you a Muslim, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, sound like that's a hypocrite. That's shirk, huh? And you want for your brother what you, this what the Quran say, you want for your brother what you want for yourself. You could blind and keep your own selfish agenda to yourself. I don't give a fuck about your brother. I don't give a fuck about you or your rat ass. I don't know why these niggas, and you know who the fuck you told on, ain't sent that paperwork yet, but we waiting on it, nigga. We waiting on it. And we gonna flame your motherfucking ass up. You can run back into the thing. But all of these distractions keep us distracted from the real enemy, from the real focus, that 1%, those running the United States of America, Inc. Let's see what they talking about in the chat, man. I know they want to talk about that. Discretion be on Reggie ass, and John had a boyfriend named Sid. After he told Wack that, Wack set up a 3-way call with him and Loose Coochie Cannon, both of the top rats in that case. Wack called them his brothers. Yeah, that's crazy. Duse and fam, have a good night. All right, Ghost, Tobias Shakur, IPOC ride 2 on everything. All right, Tobias Shakur, ain't no question. In fact, let's go out on the POC song. Hit that like button. That's the least y'all can do because they not going to let me monetize when I play this song. But one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. It's either we going to be, our children and grandchildren are going to be slaves, you know what I'm saying, and chattel to this country, in debt, indentured servitude to this country, or we're going to rise up to the challenge and not accept any less than what we deserve. We got one life, man. Tomorrow's not promised, and I don't know nobody that's been to a heaven up in the sky or to a hell down here that's came back and told us what it was like. So until then, I'm going to live mine like it's my last. Let's get to this real quick, right? Since y'all want to talk about Pac, it's so befitting, man. Y'all need to prioritize the next generation. Y'all niggas too damn old to still be trying to act like you young and party and hardy and all of that shit. Keeping up with the Joneses. Fuck the Joneses. We talking generational wealth. We need men that's going to protect these children, lead these children, and lead these households, because our women out here is better. They talk all that shit, anti-male, chauvinistic bullshit that the feminist movement is pushing, but that's because they hurt. That's because men, a lot of us has fell short. Me too. We done dogged them. Me too. I'm not exempt from that, but when you know better, do better, man. Salute to them queens. We need y'all too. Y'all the first teachers of our nation. Listen to Pac take us out, man. Tomorrow, turn on them notifications. We'll be back at it. Man, hold on. Help me raise my Black Nation reparations are due. Queen, I'm talking to you. Listen, I've been told y'all what it is. All the real OGs, we out. Hey, man, rest in peace to Pac, man, the GOAT. Shout out to the party. Southern Force. Say what you got to say, bro. We going to take it out.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Salute to Damu Kiwe Conversations. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, me coming up here. Wow, you're right on that, man. As a pure wilderness specialist, I see so much in poverty as far as mental illness and substance abuse. And this is a damn shame because we spend over $200 billion in Ukraine, which could have helped us 8 times over in the poverty that goes on here. So make it make sense. So that's why I say it's a SOS moment. Save ourselves. We need to come together as one voice, as one unit, or like my logo says, one force, and, you know, conquer these things together, you know, as far as poverty, like the back to school backpack, that's a hell of a start, man. Salute to all brothers and sisters who contribute to that throughout the weeks and stuff to get our youth the tools that they need to further their education and build that growth and knowledge. So yeah, we really need to look at that SOS situation and save ourselves for real.
Hey, listen, bro, thank you for even blessing us with that energy and that knowledge. That's why I be so happy when you come up. You just don't talk enough. I got to shut the fuck up and let you talk some. But you live and you learn. I know for the future, so we can have that energy. Y'all see what how the brother is viewing the situation. This right here is the real content. And we're going to get into it, especially when this Big U paperwork drop, because these are the conversations that we had every morning amongst other Black men from communities all over and some in the industry. You're going to hear Gilly, you're going to hear Yuck Mouth, you're going to hear a lot of brothers, football from the 92 riots with the Reginald Denny thing from A-Trey Gangsta. We've been building, and building always starts with a conversation. And what better to start than under the structure of the Damu and Kiwes? That's the Damu and Kiwe conversation, man. We up out of here. Hebrew children, use y'all brains in this Edomites world. Hey, senior General Trav, salute to you, King. And L Shinobi 17, free Compton TG. Man, free Compton TG, man. Damu Kiwe conversation. We out.